Somebody tweeted about Idubbbz. Let's watch the clip.
Another thing that ended up kind of guiding the path a little bit, I did not like the interactions that I had with fans. There were quite a few human beings that I interacted with.
In person?
Yeah, in person, that just sucked. They just sucked because I attracted a lot of people who sucked. Some people were, as I described earlier, were very much like antisocial, weird basement dwellers. And, you know, the one time a month that they come out of their cave is going to restock on supplies at Walmart, and they run into me, their favorite YouTuber.
Which is kind of the lifestyle you were living at the time.
Yeah, exactly. I don't blame them.
And what would they say? What would they do?
Things that I am certainly not going to repeat. I'm talking bad words, cringy behavior that, like, maybe I'd do in a video because I got a camera pointed at me. There'd be some of that energy matched in person, and it's like, oh, maybe not.
So when you were on camera doing it, you felt like it was just for comedy, for entertainment?
Yeah, I mean, generally, yeah. And then, you know, it's just antisocial, weird behavior. Surely you've had some fans, like, quoting smosh shit.
Yeah, when they're like, shut up! And I'm like, bro, that was a lot.
I mean, that's pretty much all I'm talking about, but maybe change the word shut up to something worse. And then.
So words that we only say by describing the first letter?
Yeah, exactly. Man, what a powerful way of putting it.
But they would hear you ironically using language like that, and then they would throw it back at you unironically.
Yeah. After having enough of those experiences and being like, these are the people that I'm attracting, these are the people that I'm entertaining, like, I need to reevaluate things.
Wait, how is Idubbbz a jerk for that? I don't know, but let's look at some of the replies, you know? This is Mutahar with the first part of a 3-tweet thread saying that he can understand why you would distance yourself from racist fans, but this makes me laugh, implying that he still has a problem with this. He says that he remembers going on Idubbbz channel, seeing his first video of him going out and saying the N-word at TanaCon. A lot of those weirdos exist because of his content in the first place, and that's the part you want to talk about, because he acknowledges this in the full interview. You know, I had to go back and watch it for this because I didn't want to be like, oh, he may be calling him a jerk for a obviously good reason. So, yeah, he does say that he does acknowledge this in the interview, and then Mutahar decides to acknowledge it here. Shouldn't be shocking to know people who have toxic tendencies follow toxic material. It was a time you could make content like that and not be penalized. He basically says that he doesn't think Ian is ungrateful for his fan base, and he thinks he just matured as a person, which is great, you know? The only issue I had was at the start, but there are a lot of retards out there who have decided that their goal is to shit on Idubbbz for changing as a person. I just wanted to show that there are some good people before I move on to that. The funniest thing about Twitter is that you only ever read the top tweet of a person who hasn't actually looked at the full context. So you're usually going to be completely misinformed on multiple levels. This person says exactly Idubbbz needs to wake up from his echo chamber. What he complained about is a result of his doing, which he acknowledges in the video, which Mutahar doesn't even explain. Okay, sorry, that was just something that I found funny. Let's move on to an actually original tweet. Oh no, we're skipping the rest of the tweet because, you know, they don't have anything to do with this. Okay, so basically, he says that Idubbbz threw his fan base away. And the funniest thing is that in the clip that we watched, all he said was that he had issues with his fans, and in the full video, he says he acknowledges why it happened. It's hilarious. But now we're moving on to lefty politics because these motherfuckers are just as bad as the right-wing people. Here's the classic lefty alt-right pipeline tweet, okay, where they basically said that they're still dealing with this hateful rhetoric till this day. It's hilarious, okay. Yeah. Dude, it's beautiful, but we have one more lefty tweet before I end the video. I'm talking bad words, while he said the N-word more than me. Which is like, okay, he's denouncing his actions, he's denouncing his fan base. These people do not want him to change. You don't want him to be different if you're gonna shit on him throughout the whole process. Thankfully for Idubbbz, he's not like all these other pussies and immediately backs off of something as soon as he gets like 5% backlash. But I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.